Welcome to another Quantum Conversation. I'm Loren Gailey, and I invite you to sit back as we enter the quantum realm, that space of the greater part of you. It is your connection to infinite possibilities, infinite potential, and infinite mastery. Welcome, beautiful hearts. We have another episode in our Quantum Conversation Summit Series, Energy, Healing, and Well-Being. And my guest today is all the way from Australia. Jayne Mason is here. She is a beautiful being who has brought forward a new modality, JoyKi. JoyKi for pure energy. We're going to learn all about it and experience it as we meet this beautiful channel with the angels for pure love, light, wisdom. Hi, Jayne.
Hi, Loren. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a long time coming, and I'm really excited to be here with your new Earth One network. It's just amazing.
Yes, I just want to give a backstory. Jayne, you and I met each other at the STAR conference with Nina Brown, and this was before 2012. So it's almost been 13 years ago. So I'm so pleased that you have brought forward this new modality. It's quite impressive. So let's talk a little bit about, as we're talking about energy healing, it
Yes,
really comes down to joy. And
that's
this is
right.
what we're talking about with JoyKi. So tell us how you developed JoyKi. And it actually, you were supported by the land of where you
Yes.
were on the planet. That right there is so special. Share that story with us. How did you develop JoyKi?
Okay, so as you said, we were in Santa Fe in New Mexico for the STAR conference for Star Dreaming. And we were bringing through all of this beautiful new wisdom for 2012. So we were a bit early. We were back in March, and we were opening all of the crystalline gateways for all of the new love wisdom to come through for 2012 and beyond. So we were all ready. We knew that the end of the 26,000 year cycle had completed, and we were right there, opening the gates, welcoming everybody to their new 26,000 year cycle. So we had our wonderful Star Clinic in Santa Fe, and we had 3 days of all these amazing presenters, and we all just shared the love, and we're embracing this new time for humanity. And my dear friend Nina Brown, she said to me, Jayne, if you're here in Santa Fe, you have to go to Star Dreaming and see James Jerub and walk through all of the labyrinths in Santa Fe. So I did that, and I spoke to James, and he said, well, I'm normally shut on Mondays, but I'll open it just for you. So I had the whole of the Star Dreaming Ranch at my disposal. I started off in the Golden Dolphins labyrinth, which was, of course, the Golden Dolphins Star Dreaming that we had just finished the clinic with all the beautiful beings of Sirius B. So me and my team of angels, we turned up at Star Dreaming, and we started there, and we just walked through 2 or 3 of the labyrinths to get started. And then I am very much connected to the energy of the sun, in oneness with Gaia. So I went into the Temple of the Sun, and I walked through there, and I just felt this amazing connection to the earth. And I was walking through all this dust, all of the snow had melted by this time. And then I got to the outer entrance, and there was this really large black tourmaline crystal, which I was just able to get up and sit on because I'm a bit short. And so I got up there, and I could just feel the sun straight above me, just shining down onto the top of my head. And I looked up and I said, I I know this. I understand all of this. Can I have it in English, please? And I heard, absolutely. And then I heard this voice say, come with us. And I went on this incredible journey through the star dreaming temples and labyrinths. And I was just downloading all this information as I went through all of the star dreaming temples. And there was, the temple of the new Atlantis, the temple of the new Lemuria. And it was just absolutely incredible. So, yeah, the last temple that I got to was the temple of the 13 grandmothers and the grandfather. And there's these two tiny little trees that act like an entrance doorway. And so I walked through those and I heard, you don't need to walk around. Please go straight to the center and take your crystals and put them in the center, and we'll download all of the wisdom into your crystals. So I took my little bag of crystals that I had with me and I put them in the center of the labyrinth. And it was just the most amazing feeling of pure love. And then they said to me, okay, now please pick up the crystals and walk the crystals back out to humanity. You would be doing us a great service and a great honor if you would do so. And I just looked straight up to the sky and I said, absolutely. And then they said, now please walk around to each of the monoliths that are around the outside of the temple and put your crystals at each one to download individual wisdom from each of the star ancestors. And I was just like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. So I did all of that and my heart was just full of love and this incredible wisdom that I could just feel it was just there. And so this was like 4:30 in the afternoon by this time. I'd been in there all day in the sun, not one drop of sunscreen or anything like that. I was just in the sunshine with the earth, and it was the most incredible experience. And that's when I came home and everything was different. And I just knew that I just had all this wisdom that had to be shared. So here I am.
Thank you. I absolutely love how you listened and you were so tuned in and you got out of the way to allow that to come forward.
Yeah.
And it's remarkable because that's what we all want. And so you are showing us how we too can trust that information, listen to the information, and take the action of that information. And wow, amazing the support from the land and the beautiful star ancestors and all of it. And so here we are. And so we've got this new modality and you actually have a meditation. We're kind of going to do things a little bit in a different order here so that we can open up to this energy. So
Yeah.
you have an activation for us. Tell us about this meditation, and then we
Yeah.
can go right into it.
Okay. So since February 2023, I have been writing every day with the angels, a whole variety of them. And so when I reconnected with you, I was writing Raphael, which is book 3 in the Creation Angel series that I have written. So this is the 16th book since February 2023. And so Raphael has
I was just
6, yeah. I'm just typing up the 17th one at the moment. So this is the 16th book, and it has, I've just finished uploading it yesterday to Amazon. So
congratulations.
thank you. So it in chapter 6 of Raphael, Raphael gave me a guided meditation and activation so that we could bring through some of the new pure consciousness abilities that some of us have never used before. some of us have never heard of before. So this guided meditation is a guided meditation of creator thoughts of Raphael in pure love with pure awareness in pure presence. So it's all about being in oneness with pure consciousness beings, with pure thinking abilities and attributes of healing, pure energy science and knowledge, and masculine balance within pure presence to work in pure harmony with feminine balance. So this is working as the joyous expression of pure energy to create the pure love light, solar intelligence reality to be birthed within pure reception as communicators of pure potentia, so that pure power that just is infinite source, for pure perception by pure consciousness beings, which is what we all are before we incarnate. So it's really taking us back to just those pure core consciousness abilities that we have before we decided to come along and have a human experience. So when I'm talking about pure perception, I'm just going to clarify. So I'm talking about the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses of pure consciousness, in a way in which something is regarded, understood, or interpreted with pure consciousness. So we're not just trying to understand what pure consciousness is. We understand already that we are that pure consciousness, and now we're interpreting and we are regarding things as that pure consciousness. So what we'll do is, if it's okay, Lauren, we'll get started. I'll just take a couple of deep breaths and get myself set and ask our amazing new Earth One network, who are all listening in, to take some gentle breaths and just get comfortable with an aligned spine. And just listen to your breath enter your heart with pure free will. This is very important to the JoyKi, to open up that heart space with pure free will. So we'll allow the breath will allow your breath to become the pure awareness of your pure presence flowing into your heart now. Now, with your pure awareness of pure presence, use your pure free will to activate the eye of oneness. Simply acknowledge the eye of oneness can be used for creating in joyous harmony with other creators with pure consciousness. Continue to breathe gently with this new pure consciousness ability and its pure potentials that you can now use with pure free will to see the pure white love light of pure consciousness shining brighter within your heart with each breath. With each breath, we're activating the Purkinje fibers in your heart. The Purkinje fibers are within the tissue, the Purkinje tissue, or subendocardial branches that are located in the inner ventricle walls of the heart, just beneath the endocardium, in a space called the subendocardium. The Purkinje fibers are specialized conducting fibers composed of electrically excitable cells. They conduct cardiac action potentials more quickly and efficiently than any other cells in the heart's electrical conduction system. The Purkinje fibers allow the heart's conduction system to create synchronized contractions of its ventricles and are essentially for maintaining a consistent heart rhythm. So, with this consistent heart rhythm in pure consciousness, we use the eye of oneness to see the pure white love light of pure consciousness expanding into a sphere of pure consciousness. This pure consciousness sphere is gently expanding out from your pure creator heart and beyond your physical pure love light body. With the eye of oneness, picture your skull and vertebrae as a diamond skull and a diamond vertebrae, resonating in pure love and pure awareness. With your golden pineal gland in the center of your right and left hemispheres of your brain, your diamond, skull, and vertebrae resonate in pure love and pure awareness. This pure love and pure awareness is also in oneness with your golden spinal cord and pure love light plasma, spinal fluid flowing through your diamond vertebrae, flowing out to all of your nerve endings. Continue to breathe gently in pure love and pure awareness with the pure white love light sphere of pure consciousness that holds the pure space for your pure consciousness being. Here, in this pure momentum of pure love wisdom sharing, the creation angels and Raphael are here with us in this pure resonance field of pure awareness. Raphael has some pure love wisdom to share with us now. In this pure love and pure awareness within pure presence, continue to breathe gently and listen with pure love and pure awareness to absorb the pure love wisdom of pure consciousness into your pure memory. I am Raphael in pure presence with the creation angels and Sir Raphael. Sir Raphael is the pure love wisdom keeper of the creation angels. Pure consciousness beings are here with pure energy to enjoy the new pure love light solar intelligence reality in oneness with all previously birthed consciousness beings. The pure consciousness beings who are here to enjoy the new pure love light solar intelligence reality can share pure love wisdom with the previously birthed consciousness beings. This pure love wisdom sharing can activate the pure presence receptors within the new pure consciousness beings and the previously birthed consciousness beings for the pure resonance field of pure love and pure awareness to be perceived by all consciousness beings who use pure free will. To participate in the sharing of pure love wisdom from the pure consciousness beings, we create with pure love and pure awareness. This pure love wisdom activation can allow the previously birthed consciousness beings to let go of previous love wisdom shared with free will. This pure love wisdom activation allows all pure presence receptors to be free to agree with the new creator thoughts and pure expression of the pure energy birthed as the new pure love light solar intelligence reality for all consciousness beings. This pure love wisdom activation allows for pure memory of all consciousness beings to be used with pure awareness of all pure love wisdom within pure consciousness. Omnipresent within pure presence, your creator heart knows the truth of pure consciousness beings and the origin of previously birthed consciousness beings. When the worlds are not yet formed to express this creator truth. We simply rest in pure presence with Raphael, the creator thought of pure presence, with pure love and pure awareness, for producing pure energy for pure consciousness beings. You can assist humanity to remember the pure love and pure awareness within pure presence. You can assist humanity to be in pure love with pure energy for creating with pure awareness of pure potentia to enjoy the pure response abilities of pure consciousness beings. Present with the new pure love light solar intelligence reality that empowers the souls to live in oneness with the truth of who they are and the pure love light that is their birthright. You can assist humanity by including the consciousness of pure love and pure awareness within your earthly interactions, so that those consciousness beings who choose to activate the new pure love wisdom with the pure presence receptors can now know the feeling of pure energy created by pure consciousness beings. The pure memory can be perceived from the feeling of pure energy and be used with pure free will by any consciousness beings to transform their creator expression with pure love and pure awareness, to enjoy being in oneness with all sentient life within pure presence. So it is. You can do this too. You can choose to be you with pure love wisdom and assist humanity to resonate with the pure truth of all who hold pure space for every sacred place to share the pure love and pure awareness of pure presence. So it is, absolutely true in oneness, with the pure love light of absolute and personal creator truth. Yes, you can create with this pure love light of absolute and personal creator truth to see the pure golden vision that awaits the pure consciousness beings, to make their unique creator dreams come true. So it is pure time for diamond and golden, pure love light dreams to come true for all of us in oneness with me and you. Your unique creation story is an important part of this cosmic joy truth. Surrender now, pure consciousness being within the pure love light of you. So it is. Thank you for your pure attention in pure love and pure light. You are adored forevermore in oneness with the creator thoughts of the angels in pure presence. Raphael. Now we can continue to breathe gently and begin to wiggle our toes and fingers to spread the pure love wisdom throughout our earthly pure love light body and become acquainted with the new pure love wisdom in the pure space we are residing in. When you are ready, open your eyes and welcome the pure love light into your life. In oneness with the diamond and golden pure love light field of pure love and pure awareness within your pure presence. Thank you for being here with us today. And an extra cosmic joy thank you to Loren Gailey for creating this wonderful opportunity to communicate in oneness with the new Earth One Network.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The world definitely is sparkly with this pure love, light, wisdom, and awareness. I love it. So beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
this activation we could literally feel. It's so peaceful, it's so calming. And what a gift for all of us now to behold on our planet and share this. So as we integrate this, let's talk about how we can use this for pure creation.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
really important now because we can be distracted and be instantly pulled out of this vibration.
Yeah.
So what do you suggest here, Jayne?
Okay. So the key theme that has run through all of the channels has been pure fun. Getting back to using our creator abilities to have pure fun. We need to update the way we entertain ourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
That's that activation right there. You know what? We're making sticky notes, and that is a sticky note. That's worthy of a sticky note. Pure fun.
Yes. So there is a whole book on pure fun, and there is a whole book on divine feminine stellar gateways with pure fun. So we're really getting back into that divine feminine and divine masculine energy, but understanding what they are and when they work together in this pure love and pure awareness, we can have cosmic joy. Cosmic joy is the big picture. So it's growing and evolving every universe and every galaxy in oneness with this beautiful, pure love wisdom, just this centered core creator consciousness that we all are. Just own it. And you don't have to, create a new moon or create a new sun. We can just be on the planet and support Gaia as she is actually evolving in turning into a sun, into a star. So as she's going through this beautiful process, we can be on the planet doing just little things in daily life that when we look at someone at the supermarket, oh, there's another infinite being, that's here on the planet. I can acknowledge the truth of who that being is rather than just see them as someone pushing a shopping trolley. Just all day long, you can be just connecting the dots and really just living in that present moment. That's kind of how I started doing it when I first realized, whoa, this is really huge. But then it was just so gentle and so loving. Like I've been given these motherly abilities to look at every human as, oh, wow, we're birthing this new species that is enlightened, that is aware, that is caring and loving and nurturing. And it doesn't matter if it's male or female, we're all in this together. And one of the key messages was no one gets left behind. So I'm really looking forward to reconnecting with everyone again in a few months when we do the galactic kind of consciousness stuff too, where there are people on the planet that don't feel like they belong here, and they absolutely do, because they're here to heal and they're here to grow with this pure consciousness now and let go of all of their old fears and worries and really move forward with this cosmic consciousness and this beautiful JoyKi that we've all been given to open our creator hearts in oneness with humanity and in oneness with Gaia. So it's just such a beautiful time to go beyond the old teachings that served us very well and got us to this point. And now we can start to create some new teachings, some new wisdom, and some new resources for people to learn as a cosmic being rather than just a human trying to get out of an old problem.
And so beautiful that we do it with joy. And we've heard this time and time again. Spiritual teachers for decades have just been saying it's time to have fun. The work is done.
That's
And
right.
so isn't it great, the joy that comes through? So it's almost as if the pure joy, pure fun that we write
Mm-hmm.
down on a sticky note is actually capable of transmuting anything that we're going through. I can feel that.
Yeah,
That's really an accelerated tool, right?
that's right.
So if we have a trigger, so like energy healing, for energy healing, this is really powerful because
Yes.
how do you define energy healing?
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like it's been put to rest
Right.
because so when I was going through this process, I had the very profound realization that I was not broken. And there was that part, that pure consciousness is indestructible. It cannot be broken. It doesn't need healing. All you need, the beingness that is trying to use that consciousness, that needs to be loved and nurtured with that pure consciousness. And when you really can sit in that space, and I think that's really why I felt called to Santa Fe, was that we were teaching people back in March 2012 to communicate with each other as an infinite being to an infinite being, and to acknowledge this infinite presence is sitting right here in front of me. I can hold space for that. I don't have to be better than you. I don't have to be bigger than you. I don't have to compete with you. And that competition that we've all been accustomed to is really what has made us get into this whole, oh, I'm broken, or I need fixing, or I need to be better than this, or I need to be better than someone else. That's actually not true. When you let go of competing and just come back to being a creator, you don't need to compete with anyone. We all have a place on the planet, and we're all one big family who can work together with this beautiful cosmic joy. You see, another thing that the angel said to me very clearly was, when we apply pure love with pure love wisdom to anything we create, the action, the outcome will always be pure joy. That will be the feeling. We know that we're applying pure love wisdom when we're just honoring ourselves as that creator being, and give ourselves that same kind of nurturing and nourishing consciousness that a mother or a father would give to a brand new baby who has to be completely dependent on them. We should do that to ourselves as that pure consciousness being. Okay, I'm going to love this being, this body that I've got. It is going to help me to move around the planet and connect with other pure consciousness beings. And let's just start to create pure fun. Let's have gatherings and interactions with people where we openly talk about being that consciousness, rather than, oh, can you fix me? You don't need to be fixed. I acknowledge you, Loren, and everyone in the New Earth One network, that we're not broken. We are the pure consciousness. And that's why we're here, to communicate with each other, support each other, help each other to grow and evolve. And when we grow and evolve, so too does the cosmos. The cosmos of joy is this living, just this living entity that is being supported by Gaia's evolution into a star. And she's absorbing all that incredible energy from the sun, which is, as everybody would know, these last few weeks has felt quite incredible. All this energy just coming from the sun, and Gaia is just soaking it up. The ocean is just vibrating at such a resonance now. Get out there and put your toes in the water and feel the energy of the sun that is from the core of consciousness. That sun absorbs the energy from the core of our galaxy, which absorbs all of the energy from the core of our universe. And that the greatest, grandest central sun, like the great grandmothers and the great grandfathers of our consciousness that do the dreaming, that beautiful star dreaming that we are all a part of in this beautiful cosmos of joy. And we can step forward now, and we can be balanced and stable and caring and loving. We don't have to, freak anyone out with our woo-woo stuff. We can just love each other. And that heart connection just opens. When people are in my presence and we're having these conversations, they tell me all sorts of amazing things. They're like, oh, I've never told anyone that before. It's because they've never felt safe enough to tell someone that before. But if we start to be these beautiful, pure, loving spaces, people's hearts will open up, and we'll start to see that creator heart open, and the exchange of love wisdom between us, rather than putting a guard up and trying to protect ourselves from the competitive people. So I think that's having a sports background. That's where I grew up playing sport, and I became a coach at the age of 14. I very quickly realised that I didn't need to tell my athletes to be competitive. I need to tell them to be creative. And that's how we won lots and lots and lots of games and championships, by me allowing them to be creative and to come up with their own ideas about how the team would work. And it just gave them the freedom. We would actually do presence drills. I would get them at the beginning of training, before they start passing balls, to look each other in the eye and take turns with every single person and say, I see you. You are pure presence. And then we would start throwing balls, and we would communicate as these beings who knew that we were creating the outcome we wanted. And if that meant throwing balls around and with our friends and just having a good time and winning some games, well, so be it. We don't have to get rid of sport and all those other things, but we can have an awareness of pure love and pure awareness when we're playing sport, and take that sport to a whole other level. So we've just had the Olympics, and that was just incredible to see all those people coming together, the friendly games. That's what we need in our workplaces and in our homes. Bring up the kids to be that consciousness being. My daughter, she's thrived, absolutely thrived in this energy since she was little. And she come home with a problem from school, I would say to her, you're an infinite being. And she'd put her hands on her hips and say, oh, that's right, I forgot for a minute. Because it is so, the energy can be quite thick and vast. When you're not around other people who keep reminding you and keep holding that pure space for you. So that's my job, is just to keep holding that pure space for anyone and everyone who comes into contact with me. And let's see what we can really create with this pure love and pure awareness, that we are this pure presence, and that we are pure consciousness beings, first and foremost, and that the whole cosmos is our home, not just the earth, but we're here to support Gaia and the whole evolution of any species that need to come here for healing, for rest, for a new start, whatever reason they're here. And in any stage of their life too, like some people are often, there is talk about sort of the first 36 years of your life, you're just here and you're learning the ropes and you're getting the hang of things. And then after you turn sort of 36, then you shift into this second phase of your life, where in 5D, we go on to be that community support person, rather than the learner. We're the supporter of the new learners that are coming through. And I think it's really important that we embrace not just 5D, but 5 of 12D. So there is a 12th dimensional consciousness, and that is that pure consciousness that we all are, all behind the scenes create cosmos, but the other realms other than the cosmos as well. As a creator consciousness, you can have access to all of those, but best to start with your feet on the ground, get in touch with Gaia, be present with the earth, be present for the reasons that you're here, and just have fun and just love being with Gaia. Because Gaia started coming through in channels with me, with lots of different clients. And basically she was wanting me to pass on her thanks, that she was acknowledging that all these beings that were coming to me, she was thanking them in advance for all the work that they were going to do. And she said, things like, your whole life you have been in service to humanity. Now it's time to be in service to yourself as a creator, and have the best of both worlds. Be in that bigger context where we are all creators, creating together, but have some fun too, and enjoy all of these amazing abilities you have when you're tuned in to that pure heart space, and just, be that gentle being. And one of the funny kind of things Raphael always tells me is do it intelligently. And it's just to be gentle with yourself and use that infinite intelligence, but do it intelligently. And so, yeah, so I'm really excited because I can just see this whole next 12 years. I already see it. It's unfolded for me. And like we said at the beginning of the show, you know, we met 12 years ago in Santa Fe, and that was we were creating that new foundation and that new platform to bring through all of this amazing love wisdom. And here we are. Our connection is, I feel like I saw you yesterday. You know, it's just this beautiful, pure presence that we are, and it can never be broken.
That is so comforting. It really is an activation, just feeling into that word pure.
Yeah.
In the activation that you did, it was repeated so many times that
Mhm.
that was like, oh my goodness, I get that now. We
Yeah.
get that. There was something very powerful about it. And
Yeah.
so here we go. There's a couple things. One is, so the energy that is coming through the cosmos right now, through the great central sun to our sun to this planet, that is pure. It,
Yes.
that's what we're talking about. That's pure. So if
Exactly.
we just slow down a little bit, and the word slow down is
Mhm.
important for many people watching and listening. I know I've tuned in, even really since last October. That word slowed down has come to so many of us.
Yeah.
So we have to slow down, but we also have to trust that when we do slow down, something magical is going to happen. And it reminds me of when we go on sacred trips, sacred travel, and we are outside of the confines of a calendar or
Mhm.
structure of go here, do this,
Yeah.
because we're in that pure energy. And that's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
So really, when you're saying go out and be on Gaia, it's opening up to I'm getting chills as I'm talking. It's opening up to the pureness, the
That's
pure
right.
of everything. Yeah, okay. So then let's talk about, because you said pure love with pure love wisdom will always bring pure joy.
That's
And
right.
so share with us, how do we determine pure love and pure love wisdom? How do
Mhm.
we recognize pure love wisdom?
That's right. So basically, anything that makes you feel that pure joy, it has to originate from pure love and pure love wisdom. So, pure love wisdom is just that quiet space. So, I have shared, how do you put, the quietness in between the words already is full of love wisdom. Is already full of pure love wisdom, because the foundation of the pure consciousness being. It only knows how to use pure love wisdom. It hasn't been taught to use something else. So when you allow, a lot of people have different practices, and this is to expand on those practices. So take what I would suggest to everyone is take your practice to a whole new level. Be willing to, whatever modality or healing practice you currently use or meditations that you use, just include uh, 2 to 5 minutes of thinking about and asking yourself, your higher consciousness, do I have any pure love wisdom about this? So I've actually made a series of journals, reflective journals, for this purpose. So we open up our hearts. We can go into meditation, and then you can ask your angels, or you can ask your higher self, who is in oneness with the angels, do I have any love wisdom about? And
Ah,
so it can be about anything, right? And then you can ask yourself, okay, so I have infinite pure potential. What are the infinite pure potentials of this love wisdom that I may use in daily life? So what I often do when I'm starting on something brand new, I'll ask Raphael to come in, and he just clears the space with infinite pure energy, and we start there. So I always start from a place of recognizing that I have infinite pure potential. That is just, everyone has it, but I acknowledge I have it. And so if I want to work on something, I want to create something new, I start from there. And then I ask the questions. If I don't have an answer, I ask the angels, and they'll often remind me that you know this too. So it's just getting into a dialogue with those higher frequency, and not just angelic frequencies. Some people call them guides or spirits, or just use your own language, because that's the beauty of the English language, is that there are so many definitions and things for different, like same words have got different definitions. So always, key for me is always clarify that definition that you're using, especially when you're using it with someone else. So that was why I put in the definition into the earlier activation of the Purkinje fibers, which are in our heart. They are excitable cells that keep us centered and balanced, and the pure presence of being that pure consciousness, that it is here, that it is omnipresent. So just acknowledge who you are, and then what you are creating with pure love wisdom just naturally flows forth. Does that make sense? Yeah. So when you acknowledge who you are, you acknowledge the whole kit, the whole consciousness is there. All you have to do is switch it on by saying, yes, I acknowledge. I'm here. I am pure presence. I am pure love. I am pure awareness. I am pure consciousness being here. And I have infinite pure love wisdom. So let's bring that forth. And journaling, I found, really can be that quiet space where you can bring out all of your love wisdom, and then you can have the courage to share it with someone else, someone who, is going to acknowledge and hold space for you. So I think practicing being that pure presence to pure presence is a really important communication skill that we can all just practice with whoever we're already working with. So yeah, if you've got Reiki clients, or you've got meditation clients, or whoever you engage with, just start to introduce to them this concept that, yeah, we're holding this pure space for each other, and just have fun with it and see what happens.
That is so empowering. It really is. This is empowerment beyond empowerment, as it brings us back to the pure presence. I really love it. Thank you, Jayne. I mean, feeling this has just been exquisite. And I just feel that you've done tremendous activation for all of us today, because our hearts feel it. We can
Yeah.
sense this presence within us. We can sense the purity. And it's almost like we've put a label. There needs to be no label, but you've defined it in a way that's like there's nothing else that can get in the way. So when we're talking about energy healing or energy work, this comes in, like Raphael tells you, and just creates this pure space all around us.
Yeah.
And I can see how that will really affect our planet, how our love will radiate. It goes back to Lemuria, when we chose to bring in the laggards, and sadly the laggards did not receive our love the way that we intended, but this is it. Now we have that other chance. So now we can do it. The
Yeah.
world is ready for it now. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. I think the key too with the JoyKi is about the pure free will, not just free will, but pure free will. You're using that free will knowing you are that pure presence.
Yes.
and that you never intend to cause any harm. It's not even in the equation. It cannot be. So once you get into this, and this is what we go beyond Reiki, and we go beyond all the healing modalities, and we start to play with that pure energy without any guilt or any, worry. We're just here. We know our purpose. We know it is to provide this pure loving service to all sentient life. I don't need to say any more than that. Let's go. Let's create. I don't have to. I don't have to apologize for the past. An experiment with free will was experienced by everyone on the planet, and it also created an energetic field that attracted other beings from other places. So now, if we can embrace our cosmic brothers and sisters, we can really allow just pure love to flow to everyone and go, okay, so I'm not from Lemuria, I'm not from Atlantis, I'm not from Sirius, I'm not from Pleiades, I am pure consciousness, and I dream the whole cosmos, all of the stars, all of the planets, all of the galaxies, all of the universes are a part of the dreaming that we do behind the scenes before we come in to be incarnate.
That's powerful right there. Wow. I love that. I really hope everyone is feeling this. Absolutely. Okay. So beautiful, so beautiful. All right. Now I want to take a moment and have you share something that will help people anchor this more fully, play with it more fully, become accustomed to this completely in their life. You have a bunch of support tools. And
Yes.
I'm going to invite our audience to scroll down on this webpage and check out the special offer from Jayne. This is a 33-day channel journaling challenge and workbook for
Mm-hmm.
JoyKi. Wow. Okay,
Yes.
tell us about this. This is going to allow us to really let it unfold. And I love how it only takes 33 days. By the time
That's
we're
right.
done with that, we will be fully anchored in it and know it
Yes.
so well. It's going to be so fun and joyous.
Absolutely. So we want to first and foremost understand that we have pure potential. So it starts off with this is actually the first book in the Creation Angel series, which is called Pure Potential for Pure of the Pure Potential of Pure Love. Sorry. So we go through. There are 33 channeled messages from the Creation Angels. And what they do is they have things to read out loud, things to say to yourself in your space that will make you stop and think, do I believe that? Am I this pure presence? Am I this pure being with infinite pure potential? Oh my goodness, what am I going to do with all of this pure potential if I can create anything? And it really starts to open you to what is called the eye of oneness. So when we are all in this beautiful space and we see the golden vision. So some people previously have just called it the divine blueprint. But we're taking it to a whole other level where this is our golden and diamond encrusted pure consciousness creation. And we are seeing this beautiful golden vision. And so with this beautiful, pure white light that is us, our pure consciousness, we can radiate and create any vision that we choose for ourselves personally, but as a part of the whole creation as well. Like I said, we are creating the whole cosmos. So we do it together and we can have our unique creation and polish that as much as we like. And we can, really go forward and be with this pure presence. So each channel gives an exercise, a resonance exercise or a journaling exercise, and it really just focuses your attention on these simple little things that we do every day and we overlook, or we just do, we're so busy that we don't stop and think, oh, I'm pure consciousness, right in the middle. I'm still here, even in between this sentence or between these two words. I am this pure consciousness. So it really opens you up to a new vocabulary, because that vocabulary is what we're going to use to activate our throat chakras and all of our communication chakras. So we just start with the throat chakra, but there are so many other communication chakras. So once we can open them up, they're all gentle, they're all loving, they're all caring. But we've been using the throat chakra of the competitor. And so we want to put that to rest, rest the competitor. You can bring it out if you have to use it at work or whatever. But at home, in our own space, let's start to use and feel that pure consciousness, that pure potential that we have. And yeah, so each exercise just, it really woke me up to just living with it every day, rather than, oh, I'm going to write in the mornings and I'll be with the angels in the mornings. No, I go to the shop and I hear them telling me as I'm walking down the street to the supermarket, I am oneness. I am
Mm.
pure presence. And I hear it and I'm just like, yes, I am. I am pure love. And I'm saying this while I'm walking to the shop. So it is really, and it's grounding it in, it's taking it into my neighborhood and I'm walking it through. So luckily, I live just a couple of streets from the beach. So I get all this beautiful energy, and then I go and I put my toes in the water and I send it out through the water to everyone else.
Oh,
And it's just a practice of love for my community and for all of the people on the earth. And I do send it out through the water with meditations and all that sort of thing. But that's what's in this 33 days of challenging yourself to stay on task and honor and love yourself with all of this beautiful, pure potential. What are you going to use it for? It's yours.
you know, when we hear from light workers that they're like blocked, we know, like, I have this idea, I know what I should be doing, but I just can't. I just can't. What's the problem? This is a big, wonderful solution to bring
Yeah,
in this energy of pure presence, pure consciousness, pure light, pure love, wisdom. Wow, that is so New Earth. That is a definition of what New Earth is all about, and
yeah,
how solution energy is all about this. I mean, it all it's the only energy that it's the only solution is the pure love consciousness.
that's
So
right.
wonderful. I'm very excited. You're doing tremendous work. And I just think about your daughter, how lucky she is to have a mom so supportive in this way.
You know, she is. We're both born on a Sunday, and for us that means something special. That Raphael is our guardian angel. If you're born on a Sunday, then Raphael is your guardian angel,
Oh,
and Raphael is the ruler of the sun. So we just download all the time. We're just downloading. And she's 20, turning 25 this year. And I've just watched her grow into this incredible human being. She's just so compassionate and so caring, but she's very wise. And she's been telling me things to snap me out of unconsciousness since she was very small.
oh,
And oh, I actually looked up all of her sacred sounds and sacred numerology, and she's actually on her last human voyage, if you want to call it that. But she is
of
a very
course.
old soul. She's incredible. And we don't even have to talk about it. She's an artist. She does beautiful artwork, and she's done all of my book covers. I've got all of this incredible star art that she's made for me. And we've created a deck of cards, sun mandala cards, and she
Okay.
did all the artwork for those. And it's been
Beautiful.
beautiful to have a mother-daughter experience in that space. And I didn't force anything onto her. I just allowed her to grow. And just, yeah, she's just getting I think the wisdom has always been there, but she's just sort of kept it sort of at the back because she knows that at school, especially, kids would pick on other kids who were a bit strange or a bit different. And she used to say to me, like, Mum, I don't understand why they have to be nasty to each other. And I said, I don't either, honey, but some people, they just grow up, it takes them a bit longer to grow up than other people. So, and we just left it at that. We just had compassion for them and knew that one day they were going to grow up and they'd probably look back at their school days and think, oh, gee, that wasn't very nice. And I
Right.
wish I didn't do that, and
Yeah.
we just forgive and get on. We don't forget. We get on with remembering who they truly are, and
Yeah.
move on with embracing them. So everyone's welcome in the space. It doesn't matter, what hiccups or speed bumps we had when we were children. We can all still just get back in the light.
Like that, we can get back in the light. You have really assisted us. Again, I really hope people have taken a sticky note and wrote down pure love, pure fun, pure love, whatever it is that you want to remember about this activation today. It's really powerful. Um, it's an instant
Sorry,
reminder.
Lynn. The
Yes.
if people do or want to do the workbook,
Oh,
there's two options. They can actually do it on their own because some people like that. They feel that they can ascend much faster on their own, and other people like to have support. So I'm offering 99 days of email support. So we can actually be in communication with each other. If you're doing the workbook and you have this incredible idea or it doesn't
right.
resonate or whatever, you can send me an email and we can just work through whatever the energy is that's there. And I'll bring in Raphael and we can have a look at it with a fresh set of eyes. And yeah, we can do that too. So I don't want to give things to people and then just leave them with it, because that's often what happens when we learn new modalities, is that we go off on our own and we don't have that support after. So I'd really like people to feel supported. And I think 99 days of email support would be more than enough to integrate what's in those 33 channeled exercises.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. So our audience, thank you for checking out this beautiful offer from Jayne Mason. Scroll down, you'll see the JoyKi 33-day channel journaling challenge. And that comes with the workbook
That
and the
does.
90 days of the 99 days of email support. That's really beautiful. And then if people just want the workbook, just the workbook, that's available too as an option on its own. So a couple of wonderful ways that people can begin to work with this. I absolutely love it because when we're talking about new earth and new earth creations, it must come from this presence. It must come from this purity. And so what a beautiful way to really tap in and get busy, get started on our mission on the
Yeah.
planet.
And
Yeah.
have pure fun.
Let's not forget the
Pure
pure
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
And being with Gaia and inspiring. Just remember that what you're doing, Jayne, is you are inspiring people. And that's what people want. We don't want to compete. We don't want to compare ourselves with others. We want to be inspired and we want to inspire. So it's
Yeah.
really wonderful. And I just am so honored and grateful for your New Earth contribution.
Thank
Fascinating.
you.
Thank the creator as well. Awesome.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for having me on the show today. I just feel like I've got a new chapter that's just already been written in this past hour.
Oh, great. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. So as we say goodbye, I just want to remind everyone to feel back into this pure presence. You are pure potential, an infinite being. It's so wonderful. And Jayne, I want to give you a moment for any final thoughts as we say goodbye.
Yes, absolutely. I just really want to thank everyone who listens and tunes in at any time. I really, really, really want you to just sit and feel what it's like to just be loved infinitely, and there's just no right or wrong in your heart. You are just this pure, beautiful, pure presence that resonates from the pure core of consciousness. It's just, it's who you are. All the other stuff is what you create, but who you are, I see that. I see you. I know you. And I hear you, because when we're in oneness with the truth of who we are all in communication behind the scenes, just in pure love and pure awareness, all loving and supporting each other. It's just this pure support, and it's infinite, and it's strong, and it's indestructible. And I really want everyone to remember that. Yeah, sure, things might get tough from time to time, but just use that as an indicator that it's time to stop, to sit down, and to remember, I am pure presence and I am indestructible, because I have pure, infinite love in my heart to share with everyone. And that's just the first step to whatever else you want to create. So just enjoy the love, enjoy being loved.
So precious, so empowering, and very activating, and just a powerful tool for all of us at this time. If we ever are rattled about anything, this is an immediate cure. And it's simply a remembrance of our infinite beingness. I really love it. Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you all for watching. We really have enjoyed this with you today. And I encourage you to work with Jayne Mason, get this channel challenge, the journal and the workbook, and make it a part of your life and see what you can create from your pure love, wisdom, and joy. Thank you, Jayne, and thank you, everyone. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for listening to this quantum conversation, and thank you for dancing with us to the cosmic heart. As we raise our own vibration, we raise the vibration of the planet. This show is dedicated to you and all awakening hearts, as we are here to shine our bright light and amplify our love. I'm Loren Gailey, and from my sacred heart to yours, I honor your magnificent love and light. This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.